This, remember old school plugs, like those black plugs you have in the faucet? Oh, look at that.
Hey guys, welcome back to Super Top 10s. Today we'll talk about the most sickening moments in Dr. Pimple Popper. Let's head into it. Number 4. The lady with the medium-sized cyst in her face. In an Instagram video, Dr. Pimple Popper is charged with popping a big cyst right on the side of her patient's face. The dermatologist and TLC host, whose real name is Dr. Sandra Lee, has no trouble popping up this bump, and the contents are just like dough. In fact, the growth in question is an epidermoid cyst. These types of bumps are formed when dead skin is stuck, and does not slow as it should. Instead, it builds up, resulting in a non-cancer and normally painless bump. Like the cyst of Dr. Lee's patient, they normally grow on the neck and ears, but Dr. Lee is about to get this one out of here. Dr. Lee starts the procedure by making a tiny incision across the top of the cyst, saying that she doesn't want to leave a huge scar. When the incision has been made, it starts to pinch either side of the broad bump. As soon as she does, the dough-like white insides fall out, and Dr. Lee has to take it out. Carefully, Dr. Lee is able to remove all the dead skin inside the cyst. If you want to see Dr. Pimple Popper pop a dough cyst from a patient's face, you should certainly watch this video.
Oh, that's nasty.
But it came out just like that. It came out bloop.
Number 3. The old woman with a stubborn blackhead. Blackheads are anything but simple to you. They can pop up all over and on everyone. Whenever the dermatologist Sandra Lee, MD, also known as Dr. Pimple Popper, gets her hands on them, they're a total crowd pleaser. A little pressure from her handy comb down extractor tool or a pinch of a few fingers is usually tricky, but some blackheads are extra stubborn. Dr. Pimple Popper is dealing with a very stubborn blackhead in this Instagram video. This blackhead has been hidden in her patient's ear, and it's ginormous. In her Instagram caption, Dr. Pimple Popper gives some solid advice. Always check behind your ears. You never know what's hiding back there. Hashtag Dr. Pimple Popper. The video begins with a close-up view of the blackhead. Then, with her comb down extractor tool, Dr. Pimple Popper focuses on the blackhead. She's trying several angles and putting her muscle in it, but the blackhead is always trapped in the ear. It's not moving a millimeter. Dr. Pimple Popper relinquishes the comb down extractor method and returns with a new technique. She's got a scalpel in her side and she's beginning to pry at the blackhead. It looks like she's stabbing her patient's ear, but she's an expert. Her scalpel method works, and the blackhead releases a large chunk of it. One fan likened the contents to cookie dough, so there's a fun shot to take in the holidays. The Popaholics are so satisfied. One wrote, "This is gorgeous." Another fan shared, "Oh my god, it's like a whole culture behind her ear." The culture, or a blackhead, is now officially extinct thanks to Dr. Pimple Popper. Number 2. The lady with a cyst under a blackhead. There's nothing more satisfying than a blackhead extraction, and the dermatologist Sandra Lee, MD, also known as Dr. Pimple Popper, blesses us with plenty of them in her social media pages. But one really special video is a hybrid blackhead cyst video that is leaving us shocked. Want a second aid from Pops? Fill your plate with a little blackhead, cyst, punch, biopsy, and curette. She begins the video zoomed in on her patient's back with a large blackhead near her bra strap. Yet, Dr. P soon discovers that there is more to this blackhead than the eye. Literally, sir. She thinks there's a cyst beneath it, and now she's beginning to dig deep in order to extract the cyst. This was a little blackhead that is kind of more like a cyst, she says in the video. She grabs it with the tweezers and pulls it out, searching to make sure she gets it out. When the cyst is removed, she places it on the white gauze to further analyze it. The opening I saw, that was in the back. In the lower end, there's a little sac, she says.
Again, make sure there's nothing hurting you or poking you. She's gonna keep an eye on you too, Mr. Tough Guy.
Number 1. The guy with the old newspaper cyst. This video is certainly a dizzy one. The dermatologist and the TLC host are responsible for removing the epidermoid cyst. Growths usually develop after any kind of damage happens to the skin, and keratin starts to build up to produce a lump. The cysts are usually benign and can vary in size from just a few millimeters to the big pop Dr. Lee just reported in her video. The clip begins with the dermatologist having already made an incision on the top of the growth. Next, using both hands, she continues to pinch the big cyst as her assistant dabs the blood to keep the area clean. The patient asks if she wants to press her hands towards Dr. Lee when she positions them on either side of the location, but the dermatologist can do that. Steadily, Dr. Lee starts to press, and deep gray ooze starts to spill, causing the doctor to tell her patient it's like you've got a wet newspaper underneath. If you want to watch Dr. Pimple Popper pop wet newspaper from a cyst, you're sure to try this one out. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.